Hey guys, it's Shay and we are on our first stop today, and this is Hales Bar and Dam. We got lucky enough we got here just in time. They're going to give us a tour through here, so we are going to go inside here in just a few minutes and take a tour of this place. I don't know a whole lot of the history on this place, but we will find out whenever we go in. They're going to give us a guided tour through the whole thing. I don't know how long it's going to take, but come along with us and we will tour this thing together. I'm not sure where exactly Hales Bar and Dam is, but if you Google it, it'll tell you all about it. But we'll be going in there in a few minutes, so just hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we are inside. This is so cool because we got here just in time to take this tour. So he's letting us go inside here and look around and wait until the rest of everybody else gets here. But I'm gonna kind of pan it around here a little bit and show you what the inside of this looks like. This is too cool. I've never been here personally, but I've known quite a bit of people that's been here, and we definitely are going to plan a trip back here to do an overnight investigation. So that's going to be too cool. And like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the history of this place, but he is going to tell us the history and give us a full tour of the place. This is just too cool. Oh, check this out. Look at this. This is too cool. This is what they found in the lake. Not really, not really. I'm just kidding.
It's gross.
It looks like it came out of the lake though.
That is nasty.
And look at this. Oh, check this out, man. Cortez Four Corners Funeral Chapel, Hale and Gherkin Undertakers, Cortez, Colorado. So what is this town called?
Hales Bar.
Huh?
Hales Bar.
Sparta? Oh, well, it's Marion County, so. Oh, check this out. Woo! Look at that ass. Look at that ass. Well, somebody's been waiting to get married. I don't know who. Poor girl. Well, poor guy, too. They've been waiting a long time for the preacher, but it's COVID time, so the preacher's not coming. I don't know, but okay, if you guys see right about there, I think that's where they have seen a black mass shadow.
What's that?
Is that where they've seen the black shadow up there?
Yep, on the catwalk. When Ghost Adventures was here, they picked up the image of a figure on a thermal camera on the second window from the right.
Okay, second window from the right. That's where they've seen a black shadow.
And then right at the top of the staircase is where the spirit told Aaron that basically go F himself.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
And every single time that we run an EVP session up there, that spirit always throws in colorful language.
Oh, cool. Cool. Oh, okay.
That's where all the VIPs would be. You know, the head businessmen that are running the place.
Okay.
Yeah, and down here is where your average day worker would be.
Okay.
Well, here or the 5 floors below our feet that are currently underwater.
Wow.
Because when they decommissioned this dam and replaced it with Nickajack Dam 5 miles downriver, rose the water level on the downriver side 60 feet to match the reservoir, poured in through windows, doorways, etc. So the bottom 5 floors of this dam have been underwater since January of 1968. It was built in between 1905 and 1913. Back then they knew how to build stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
That's the truth.
so with it being underwater for that long, it doesn't mess with the structure?
Solid limestone concrete with
There's some birds.
limestone with steel supports, and the foundation actually goes 50 feet below the surface or the bottom level of the water down to the bedrock. Yeah, I think they built it to be a hydroelectric dam, so they built the whole structure to be able to withstand water.
Wow.
Who does the ghost tours and stuff here now?
I do.
You do?
I kind of do everything.
Dude, the
Oh my God. It's just spooky.
Dam, the first multi-purpose hydroelectric lock-in dam in the world. It's a whole lot of fancy words, meaning it was the first hydroelectric dam, the first one that generated power to cross a navigable river and have a lock. At the time, the lock on the dam was 60 feet tall, making it the tallest single lock in the world, until they finished the Panama Canal a few years later. Construction began in August of 1905. They thought it was going to be done by 1909 at the price of, they said, $3 million, which is $81 million in current money. Ended up not being finished until 1913 at the price of $10 million. In current currency, that'd be about $293 million.
Wow.
This room that we are currently standing in is the generator room. This is where the room with all the hydroelectric generators. You can actually see these circles in the concrete below your feet. Each one of these would hold a hydroelectric generator that towered about 12 feet tall. There's 2 side by side, and then it's 7 down for a total of 14 generators. I don't know if you've noticed, but where that yellow pipe is, the dam changes its design from that point down. That portion was actually added by TVA in 1949 after they performed a hostile takeover of Tennessee Electric Power Company, the business that owned the dam, and forced them to sell the dam through a Supreme Court ruling. Yeah, they paid the equivalent of $1.21 billion for this dam in 1939, and then built that addition, as well as changing the floodgate design of the dam. Instead of having a spillover dam where it just looks like a steady waterfall, they had actually regulatory gates so they could raise the water level. This dam is also haunted, for you, those of you that did not know. You are currently standing in the #1 most haunted building in Tennessee, the 4th most haunted building in America, and the most haunted dam in the world. There are over 1,000 deaths during the construction and operation of this dam on the premises. Many of them were not natural. We had tunnel collapses, electrocutions, drownings, workplace accidents. People actually fell from the roof of the dam. And murders. 13 murders on premises during the construction and operation of the dam. So yeah, it has, quite a bit going on here. Through this tour, you will be seeing the entire dam. We're going to see every single inch of it that we can. Issue is, half the dam we can't get to anymore because it is underwater. They decommissioned the dam in 1967 and replaced it with Nickajack Dam 5 miles downriver, raising the water level on this side 60 feet to the level it is now, because at the time it withheld the water on the upriver section. When the water level rose, it spilled through the windows and doorways, completely flooding the bottom 5 floors of this dam. Half of this dam has been underwater since 1968. So we will soon, all I have to do now is go and lock up the gate, and then we will begin our trek to see the entirety of the dam.
Shane?
Alright guys, just like I said, there's so many deaths in this building. If you guys see or hear anything, please let me know, because there's some things that I'm not going to be able to hear, but you will be able to hear. I'll be able to hear some stuff whenever I start editing, but if you see or hear anything, just let me know, okay?
Oh yeah, the crane. The 30-ton Morgan crane, the last large piece of equipment left above water in the dam. That crane was installed in 1908, and believe it or not, it's electric.
Does
You
it
can
work?
Sadly, it has not moved since '67.
Wow.
So someday I would like to fix it. But you can actually see on this track where the hooks are hanging out where it's carrying the positive, negative, and ground wires.
Oh, that's what that is?
Oh yeah, that is a very, very, very old crane. It was actually the first time that a dual I-beam indoor rail system crane was used inside of a dam.
You said the last time?
The first time. Nowadays, these kind of cranes are used all the time, but this was the first time it was used in a dam.
So we can only go up?
No, below our feet is flooded, which you will see soon. If everyone will please follow me.
Oh no, we gotta go up that.
Now, I would like to bring everyone's attention to this little thing. That is the secroscope for the dam. Secroscope, what does that mean? Basically, if they were not letting enough water through to meet the power needs for the day, the little arrow right there would move to the slow section. If they were letting too much water through and it was depleting the reservoir too fast, they'd move it to the fast section. Now, I don't know if you have come up here and looked below it. That's a pretty small hole.
Yeah.
And there is no additional backing on this. This pillar runs up through it. It's basically a little box mounted on the wall. You know, why would they make something that small? Because at the time there was no such thing as child labor laws. Someone between the ages of 8 and 10 would work 8 hours a day up inside of that box. And they did not get lunch or bathroom breaks. So you had a bucket up there, and either you brought your food or you hoped some of the workers cared about you enough to bring you some food. Which 99% of the time, you know, the workers would look out for the kid that worked there. All right, now for this part, I need a little bit of a volunteer. Who's someone that's nice and strong and isn't afraid to show it off? Alrighty. Now everyone step back. I'm going to pick this thing up and move.
Oh wow. Oh, wow. Got steps going all the way down.
We're not going down there, right?
Sadly we cannot, but you can look down and see the water level.
Oh, it's spirals.
That goes down to the 5th floor. Now I hope everyone likes working out because today is leg day.
Yay.
Leg day!
I should have worn my freaking knee pads.
You're good. I built these stairs myself. They're secure. But yeah, you will be using your legs today.
Okay.
And there will be quite a numerous amount of stairs. So fun. All right. Everyone ready?
Looks too cool. As long as it's not a bat.
Nope, no bats, just swallows. Swallows, pigeons, and a barn owl.
Aww.
And we'll know that we walked up on the barn owl because then he'll screech like a woman being murdered.
Yeah.
Alrighty. This section of the dam was administrative. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of in a little bit of a worse condition than the rest of it. And as you can tell, we have birds. That's why we had the snake, because we had too many birds. Like that little guy.
Y'all brought the snake in here?
Huh?
Y'all brought the snake in here?
No, that's why we haven't gotten rid of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we just left him because he is very tame. Yeah, I could literally walk up to him, pick him up, and put him on my shoulders, and he'd be chill.
Have you done that?
All the time.
Really? Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah, if we run into him, I'll pick him up. Just prove it.
So did he come out of the water? Y'all brought him in here?
No, he just always lived here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he lives here.
Turn
Yeah.
your hearing aid up, Shay.
We evicted Hale 3 times from the dam, picked him up and carried him across the street. Every single time he broke back in, so we've just gone ahead and accepted that he's going to live here.
Oh.
We ain't going to hurt him because he is a very
Right.
vital part of the ecosystem.
Yep.
And it is actually a very serious charge if you do hurt a snake without proper education.
in Georgia too.
Now, as we walk by, I want everyone to turn their flashlights on and look into this section. It's a bathroom.
Oh.
But the cool thing is what they use for the walls. 3/4 inch thick granite shelves
That's
for
crazy.
every single wall in the bathrooms. This one too.
This was a land.
By the way, this spot right here, very, very active, strong EMF readings come from this.
Really?
Yeah, the strongest reading we ever got in this section was about.
The electricity does not work?
No, there's no electricity on the second or third floors at all.
Huh. I wonder why.
Because we haven't wired it.
Because what?
We haven't wired it yet. We have
No, I'm wondering why it's such high EMF.
It's a good question, to be honest. The highest reading that we have ever gotten.
Maybe it's
was
one of the
a
motors.
2. Huh?
Maybe it was one of the murders.
Possible. The highest rating we ever got in this section was for 3 seconds straight on 2 different millimeters, a reading of 982.3.
Oh my God.
Holy crap.
That's not the highest we've ever gotten here, though.
That's high.
All right, everyone, please come into this room. I know it's no fun, but we gotta stay together.
Hey, it's part of our history. I like it.
Now you may ask, why did I bring you into this room?
Why'd you bring us into this room?
Because there was a death in this room.
Where?
About right where you're standing. Heart attack. Non-traumatic. But a death is a death. We count it. The only deaths that I talk about are the ones where I have gotten enough evidence through police reports, casualty incidents, medical reports, etc., that I can prove they happened to the point where I can point exactly where the death happened. Otherwise, I don't talk about them because then you have no idea where they are and no way of figuring out if it's what's there influencing it.
Yeah.
Now, as we walk through these sections, if you see a bird swoop down at you, just ignore it.
High fiving.
What it's trying to do is trying to distract you from the fact that the stages are in this room.
Oh.
So it swoops down at you, tries to get your attention, and flies out to draw you away. We're not going to mess with the babies, that's Hale's job, so we're just going to keep on going. My job on this.
Yeah. Wait, been there, done it.
Oh yeah, you guys know plenty about that old South
Yeah,
history.
4 years of it.
Can we walk on this side?
Oh, you can walk anywhere here. This floor is 12-inch thick reinforced concrete. I'll tell you, the room that we're not allowed to walk on is on the 3rd floor, and it is completely blocked off, so you can't wander up there. But still, we want everyone to stay together, which is why I'm asking you guys to please keep on following me.
So were these offices?
Yeah, this is all office space.
Okay.
Probably the most boring section of the dam.
So what are those?
These little guys were, well, for instance, this one's a drain.
Okay.
And that guy, that is a very good question. I have no clue. It's not in the schematics, so it's probably added post abandonment of the dam. Oh yeah, you can see the birds. They like to make their nests. Where is one? There's one there.
Look at him.
Oh yeah, look,
Look at that
there's-
little birdie. Look at the little birdie. Oh.
Turn it off, you know, from
I couldn't see him.
I run him off from his babies.
Don't worry, we'll get plenty more chances to see birds.
This would be so cool at night.
Yeah,
All
you
of
can
us
have it.
are, it's not
I'm
just
not
me.
on it.
Oh, it feels cold around here. It feels good.
If everyone please line up with your backs against this wall. All the way down, line up with your backs against the wall.
And
There
spread.
we go.
Are we getting our own cubby hole?
It's like execution style.
We're getting our own cubby
I'm
hole.
going to curl around a little bit. Just
Crawl around a little bit.
We can fit as many
Crawl up like a snake.
as possible. Alrighty. For this part, I'm going to need another volunteer, a tall one. Or at least someone that's very terrified right now.
Oh, that one's very terrified. Right here.
Oh, you volunteered? Come on. No. You see that spot right there on the wall?
Yeah.
This big paint chip right here?
Yeah.
Alright, so nothing below, nothing above. Go ahead and put your hand there. And tell me what you feel.
I'm too short. I'm too short.
Get on the chair.
Listen. Get on the chair. Get over here. Listen. You.
Alright, how does that wall feel?
What do you mean? It's
Other than the wall, what does it feel? Do you feel anything off?
I mean, feel up and down. It's like rough and wet like.
Alright, I want you up
That's
next.
just you.
Yep.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, shit.
Get up in there.
And right there where that big paint chip is missing, tell me what you feel.
It's not here.
Yeah. Other than the wall, you know what I mean when I say what do you feel?
It's, I don't know, it just kind of feels weird.
It's like
Read it.
ready,
Huh?
powdery.
Can you read it any?
Read it. I see a 20 there.
Just to me.
There's a 20 in there?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Look,
can...
a 2-0 where you're telling us to touch.
Oh. I thought you meant a 20 spot. Okay.
Come on.
It's a $20 bill.
Alright. Alright, so 3 inches behind where these 2 nice volunteers touch, there are 2 bodies buried in the wall of the
Oh
dam.
my God. Why would you do that?
So the wall doesn't actually feel different.
On purpose or why would they bury bodies in there?
On purpose or
What is it yours?
Why are they buried in the wall?
Why are they
Does the
buried?
wall feel different?
No, the wall doesn't feel different. It's just sometimes people say they feel a different energy coming from it.
So what happened? What happened?
Alright, so 2 people.
That don't feel like heat, that felt like heat.
2 people accidentally fell into the wall of the dam.
Oh my God.
Accidentally.
They didn't dig them out.
You see him
Yeah,
avoiding the accident?
Quote
Someone
unquote.
buried them in concrete, Mama.
You guys down for us doing that? Sounds like fun, huh? Yes. One of the big things they freaked out. Whoa, what is that? Sorry. Was this wheel was spinning when they came up here, and they freaked out over it and made a huge deal about it on their episode. Spoiler alert, this is an air duct. There's a fan blade in here. When the wind blows in through this way, it makes the fan spin, and then the wheel spins. Take that, Zach Vegas. So this marks the end of this section of the tour. What we're going to do is we're going to make our way back down, have a 15-minute bathroom break / cigarette break if you guys do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I need that. And then we're going in the tunnel.
Then we hit the tunnels.